So let's say he buys the book and now he's getting the campaign for the audio book and he unsubscribes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once he unsubscribed, will it automatically send him to the songs on a different campaign?
No, and this is going to get a little complicated, but just stop me if I start to confuse you. Um, so the unsubscribe, they can unsubscribe from any subscription list that you create in Sales Nexus. By default, there's just one. Just your account has a default subscription list,
All
but
right.
the problem is when they unsubscribe, that means they're not going to get any more emails from you, right?
Oh,
So in I've never heard anybody doing it exactly the way you're thinking about it, but there's no reason you couldn't. Um, like in our business, the way we do it is we have a subscription list for our marketing emails, but a separate one for client support and billing and stuff like that, right? So in other words, you can be a Sales Nexus customer and still get important announcements about the update that we did last night or your bill or whatever, right?
yeah.
But opt out of getting the marketing emails. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you could do the same thing. You could have separate subscription lists for books and audiobooks and songs, right? The way you would do that is you would go here to campaigns and then manage subscriptions. And here you'll see just default mailing list, but then you can create a new one, and call it audiobooks. And you can put in some details if you want. And you can, if you've already done a lookup of the people that should be on that list, you can opt them into it just to get things started, but you don't have to. And now you see, I got these 3 different lists, right? And what this means, like in this case, we have a default list, a billing list, a rate sheet list, and an audiobooks list. So when you get my emails and you click the unsubscribe link, you're going to get a page that says, would you like to opt out of all emails or choose these specific lists that you'd like to opt out of?
I
Does
like that.
that make
Yeah.
sense how that works?
Great.